Good morning, everybody. Today I'm coming to you from Kenneth Wilson DEC Campground in the Catskills. We're going to run through all the campgrounds, a quick look at each one. So you can skip ahead, find the one you're looking for. We're going to start with Loop A. Okay, this is site number 1, the very first site in the Loop A. Beautiful pine needles on the ground. More of a tent site than an RV site. It is flat, you could do it. Be tough. Nice picnic table and fire pit. You're very close to the recycling center, right over there. Okay. Off to the next site. Okay, this is site 2. Doing this a little differently because it's an occupied site and I don't want to invade their privacy. This is site number 2. It's a beautiful site, up on a hill, best for a tent. I don't know if I'd want to put my trailer up there, but it's a beautiful site for tent camping. Look at that. Beautiful old trees. Okay. For the next few videos, I'm going to remain silent so you can appreciate the sounds of the campground. I'll be back at campsite 6 or 7. We'll see you there. Enjoy. Come on, Bella. This looks like the ADA compliant site. Number 7 is also ADA compliant. Right by the bathroom. It's right on the road. Sometimes that's convenient. It's good that we enable people to enjoy the forest. Kind of proud of that. Oh, look at this site. Oh, that's number 8. Okay, this site is under a restoration project right now, so not to be messed with. I'll see if I get a quick look at it without making any tracks. Yeah, I don't want to walk down. It must have been a very popular site being down there. Kind of private. That's about as far as I'll go. Site 8. It's off limits right now. Come on, Bella. This side. Let's check out site 9. Nice and private. Oh, this is a premium site. Look at this. All that room for your RV. It's kind of on a hill. But down here it flattens out real nice. Nice stove. Beautiful table. Sitting on top of a hill here overlooking one of the camp roads. Yeah, this might be my pick for best site. Number 9. Okay. Number 10. This one's right on the road, easy to pull into. They're a little close together here, but another nice site. Looks like the utility buildings are back there. That shouldn't really be an issue. These two sites connect. What a great place to camp with a friend. 9 and 10. I bet they book fast. Alright, number 11. A little small. I don't know if I'd be getting an RV in here. I guess you could bring it in from the side. Kind of plain Jane. It's right on the road compared to the last two. But otherwise, a lot of nice grass. It's a nice site. Shady with some sun for the solar panels if you had them. Probably one of the first couple that I've seen with good solar here. Okay. On to the next. Number 12. Oh, rock art. Very similar to the one next to it. Nice and airy, nice place for a tent. Again, right on the road, but that's not a big deal. I heard the place gets crowded on the weekends, so you'd be expecting a little bit of traffic. Somebody may be suspicious there was no 13. This is number 14. Someone may be in this site, I'm not sure. They left a pretty fern in a pot and a cooler and a little table, so we'll just give this a quick look. Come on, Bella. This is site 14. One more quick scan. Nice and open, very flat. Nice place for a big RV. A little tricky to get into. Not impossible. Okay, number 16 is also in a restoration project. So we can't go in here because we want to let it grow in for future use, but we could take a walk up the gravel a bit. It's a nice site. Usual table, stove, good size, pretty easy to access. But this one will be closed for a while to regenerate, let nature clean up. Okay, that was number 16. 16 is not available. Okay, number 17, right across the street from 16. On the small side, great tent site or a small pop-up. Nice flat spot over there. The usual fireplace table combination. Easy to pull in. Come on, Bella. Come on, Bella. Let's go, puppy. Okay. This is number 18. Nice and flat. Compacted gravel. Neat site, nice and clean. Remember, these are just quick looks. A little tight on the pull-in maybe, but not bad. Okay, moving on. Number 19 is a sunny site, at least in the morning. Could use a cut. Table's a bit beat up. Doesn't look like this one gets a lot of use. Probably because it's close to the road. Come, Bella. Easy pull-in. Okay, next. Number 20. Oh, this one's a nice one. Nice and wide pull-in. Easy access. Go check it out, Bill. Alright. Standard issue fireplace and picnic table. Big site. Big trees. Again, easy to get into. This one's definitely on the list for the top contenders. Not quite as nice as 9 and 10, but a very nice third choice. Hey, site 21. A beautiful road. Here we go to site 21. Easy access, nice mature trees, good sized space, decently far away from the neighbors. Great spot for a tent or an RV. You probably fit a 30-footer in here at least. You can check the website on Reserve America to get the actual sizes of all of these sites. Site 22. Check it out, Bella. Plain Jane, but nice. Beautiful, tall trees with lots of room. There's a trail, I guess, goes over to the bathroom from here. Because the bathrooms are right up there. Not a bad site. Not the most private, but it's a nice site. Moving on. Site 23. Nice big site. There's a beautiful cardinal sitting on the table right now. It's a very good omen. Okay, pretty much standard issue. Fireplace and picnic table. And someone felt it necessary to leave the bear warning. Very nice. Next site. 24. Come on, Bill. Alright, similar to the last one. Nice and level, hard surface. Fireplace looks like it gets a lot of use. Another nice site. Okay, next. Number 25 looks plenty big for a larger RV. Nice and level, pretty easy to get down. Looks like we had a few meetings with the tree over the years. Usual fireplace, picnic table. It's a good deep site, backed up on some woods. Very nice. Okay, next. This is site 26. I like these big trees and nice wide open spaces. The next site's over there, so all this is nice and wide open. Very nice. Standard issue fireplace and picnic table. Very nice site. I like pine needles on the ground for pitching a tent. Nothing better. Okay, let's see what's next. Site 27. I like this site. It's big, nice and flat. Nice place for a tent over there. Kind of nice view of the forest from where you'll be sitting in front of the fireplace. And the cars coming by. You can see all the rigs come in on the weekend. Yeah, premium spot here. Site number 27. Next one's special. Site number 28. A nice private little site. Nice and flat. This looks like it's ADA compliant. Handicap accessible table. They also use a finer grade of gravel to make a nice smooth surface for wheelchairs. Again, I'm always very impressed with that everyone should be able to come out and enjoy these places. Alright, next one's real special. I'll just keep it rolling. That's our site. We're in site 29. Can tell you right off, it was nice and easy to pull into. I was able to fit our 30+ foot rig in there no problem. Site number 29. Alright. There's our XLR boost. We're in parked mode. We're tent camping on this trip. And that does Loop A. Site 30. This one's right across the street from our campsite. It's nice and dry. Ground looks soft. This is better than mine. Okay, picnic table. fireplace. Lots of nice places for a tent. Beautiful big trees. I believe this might be an ADA site. Yes, yes it is. They put the extended picnic tables on the Americans with Disabilities Act compliant sites. Okay, that answers that. Now, this is a beautiful ADA compliant site, number 30. Okay, site 31. It's right on the main entrance, so if you like to watch RVs go back and forth, great site. Nice pine forest site. Beautiful picnic table, fire pit, lots of nice big stones. I always like big stones around a campground, they come in handy. Okay, to the next site. This is site 32. Nice, easy back in. A small site, but nice. I believe you got room up here to play with if you have kids. A little bit of sun for your solar. Yeah, you get to play with all that land up there too, I bet. Put up a hammock. Alright, site 32, very nice. Next. Okay, site 33. A magic number if there ever was one. Let's check it out, Bella. Oh, and it is a beautiful site. Look at the big trees. Sunny spots, mostly shady. Lots of space, and you're right by the bathrooms are right there. Pretty easy access. A nice big table and a big old fire pit. This is Loop B at Kenneth Wilson DEC Campground in the beautiful Catskill Mountains of upstate New York. Let's get on to the next site. Site number 34. Let's go check it out, Bella. This is right next to where we're camping, right there. Not a bad site. You could fit a good sized rig in here. A little dicey at the opening there, but it's doable. Nice large table and a fire pit. Let's give it a nice pan across. Okay, off to the next campsite. Okay, this one is site number 36. It doesn't have a sign anywhere. Almost got hit by a car. That's the only thing I could think, but it is a pretty site. Nice wide open place for a good sized RV. What's really nice is this little space underneath the canopy. Beautiful. Oh, and there's some firewood here as well. Score. Okay, that's site 36. Complete with a free bundle of firewood. That's site 36. Nobody's home. I don't want to invade their privacy. So just a quick scan across. Come on, Belle. Site number 36. Next. Hey, next is number 37. 37. Easy access. Lots of room to back in. Bit of a hard surface. Larger stones. Not much to it. You're right on the back of Wittenberg Road, I believe. That's what that is. And maybe not a premier site. Fire pit's been around the block a few times. But all in all, give me a tent up here. We'll have a great time. What do you really need, right? Site number 37. Okay, this is site number 38. Quite a picturesque little site. Let me back it up and show it to you from the road. Again, you're on the road, but that could be convenient too. A small rig or a pop-up would be best here, or even better, a tent or hammock. You really got some good trees for that. Nice little picnic table. One of the more older school fire pits. Nice though. Functional. Nice campsite. Okay. Next, number 39. All along this stretch, we're in a bit of a pine forest. Very pretty. Bit of a sunny spot. Standard issue table and fire pit. That's like the first car I've seen all morning. Okay. That's it. Off to the next site. We're right by the bathrooms. We are at site 40, the big 40. Well, convenience is everything for you. It's got water right here at the site, so you could easily fill up your RV. Nice and wide open, easy access to the road. Picnic table and fire pit as usual. But I guess its biggest selling point is proximity to the bathroom. If you're really one of those types likes to be close or needs to be close, this and the one next door is your site. Alright, off to the next. Site number 41. This is a Sunlover site. Beautiful big trees, a lot of space. Get a big rig in here real easy. Nice fire pit, picnic table, lots of room to spread out. Some nice shady room back here, which is what I always look for. Place to put up a tent. This would be nice right by this stone wall. Perfect. Good. That's gonna do it. Next one coming right up. I think site number 42. Again, another one very, very close to the ladies' room and gentlemen's rooms. It's a nice big site. Pretty good access. A little dicey on the entrance, but nothing you couldn't handle. Usual fire pit and picnic table. Lots of nice big trees. I'll give you a big pan, including the bathrooms in the background. Number 43. That's a real nice site. You're up on a hill. Might be a little tough to get a RV straightened out up here, but great site for a tent. Yeah, you can set your tent up right over here on this ledge. Probably get a nice breeze in the summertime, which is oh so important. Again, in the tall trees. A very adequate picnic table. And of course, one of the older school fire pits. Really nice site. Next. Site number 44. This looks like a real nice one. Easy access to the driveway. Nice deep big site. A little unlevel. I like the big stone next to the picnic table. Good fire pit. Again, I like the stone. And a beautiful campsite. This is site number 45. Beautiful site. Looks like we're right at the property line. I see a sign that says private property up there. Very nice. Picnic table. A little hollow behind you. Fire pit. Decent place to set up some tents, I would imagine. A little unlevel. Workable. Nice little playground there and a parking area. Okay. We're off to Loop C. I just had to get a nice vista of this view behind the playground. We got the mountains in the background. Okay, again, because this campsite is occupied, I'm not going to invade their privacy. It's a nice site. It's wide open. I'm sure you'd be able to get an RV in there. Nice campsite. This is site 47. Nice and shaded, up on a hill. I'm assuming that's a bathroom across the way. I mean, I don't know if I had small children or someone in a wheelchair, I might not necessarily want a site on a hill like this, but otherwise it's beautiful. Okay, Bella? Let's get you a pan of the whole site. Standard issue fire pit and picnic table. Beautiful shaded site. This is site 48. Not a big site, not too small. just about right. Got a good hard surface. A small pop-up, a small RV would be fine up here. Obviously a tent would be perfect. Nice spot. Okay, let's see what's next. Alright, somewhere underneath that vine is site 49. Nice site, wide open. Good access, especially if you're friends with the people next door. I could actually call this a pull-through site. Yes, this is the one and only site I've seen so far that is a pull-through site. Alright, you pull in that way, put your RV in, and you pull out that way. Very good to know. Well, this one gets put on the list, maybe number 5, just because it's a pull-through site. Yes, definitely you could pull through. And it's a little tight on the exit, to be honest with you. Let's get a close look at it. Yeah, it's pretty tight. You might be scratching your RV coming out this way. Something to think about. Off to the next. Okay, another occupied site. I don't want to invade their privacy. Just give it a quick scan. This is site number 50. It is right next to the toilet. Looks like a nice easy site to get into. A little steep hill getting down there, but didn't seem like it was a problem. Okay, moving on. This is site 51. Uphill into a nice shady site with some big trees. You could almost call this one a pull through also, huh? And now it goes back to the next campground. Okay, off to the next site. Site number 52. Well, another easy access site. Easy to back into. Little trail going off to I'm not sure where. Standard fire pit. A little bit of bonus firewood. It's always nice when people leave presents. This must have been a beautiful old tree. But these trees will reap the benefits of its demise. Oh, there she is too. She's still off in the woods. It's nice at the DEC campgrounds they leave that wood in the forest because it becomes habitat. It's very important. Okay, off to the next one. Site number 53, a small one. Probably most appropriate for a tent or a small pop-up. Picnic table. Fire pit. Give you a good sweep across. You're right on the road here, but it's not bad. Nice and shady. Okay. Off we go. This is site number 54. Pretty wide open. Standard stuff. And site 55 is occupied, so I'm just going to scan across, get the number. Site 55. Both beautiful sites, that's why people are there. This is site number 56. Easy back in. Spacious, clean. I love the pine needles on the ground again. Standard issue on the picnic table and fire pit. There is a trail going off into the woods. It's always fun. Number 56. Okay, off to the next one, Bella. Again, under the vines, this is number 57. Another nice site. Not for a big rig. Definitely a nice spot for a tent or a small pop-up. Fire pit and picnic table. Very cozy. What do you think, Belly? Good stuff? Site number 58 is occupied, so I'm just going to give it a scan across. Has water right on the site. Nice and sunny and shady. Very nice. Oh, and they got a dog, Papa. They got a dog. Hello. Okay, this is site 59. Kind of saw this from the last one. take a look. Nice and shady. Grass. Grass is always nice. Makes things feel cooler. I like where the fire pit is. It's a beauty. Yeah, very nice. To the next one. Okay, site number 60 is occupied. So just a quick scan across. Nice big trees, pine duff. Good site. Let's go right into 61. This is campsite 61. Decent access. Again, these are on the small side. Not really fit for a larger RV, but a small one, sure. Beautiful big trees. Trails going off into the woods. I like that. And a nice pan across. Seems like Loop C is the busiest of the 3 loops. Farthest away from the traffic noise. Lesson learned. Okay, over to the next one. 62. More of these pine duff sites. Always pretty. Dappled light. Find a good spot for your solar panels. Everything is nice and neatly raked. We're well taken care of. Picnic table. Beautiful trees. And Loop C is very nice. Lots of room in between sites. Okay. Next one. Site 64. Again, easy access. Getting a little bit bigger than the last few. Get a decent sized rig in here, but it is a bit uneven. Picnic table and fire pit, of course. Beautiful access to the forest here. Lots of sun, at least this time of day. Beautiful trees all over this place. Okay, next. Okay, number 63. Beautiful big pine tree. Not a big site. I think I need to get Bella a drink of water. We'll be right back. Okay, this is site number 65. This looks like a really nice one. Lots of beautiful trees. Pine duff on the ground. I don't know about getting an RV in here. I guess you could up here. Yeah, you could. Smaller one. Goes all the way across. Marianne, 1862 to 1913. There must be a story behind that. I wonder if that was carved on the old fire pit. Number 66. Now, if I remember my placement on the map, these are all as far away from the road as you can get. There's a pond back in those woods that you can access. We'll see it in a little while. So these are some of the nicest sites in the park. Picnic table, fire pit, and look at this beautiful view over this little hollow. Stunning, absolutely stunning. Lots of room for tents, RVs, whatever you want. Maybe not the biggest of the RVs, but I could definitely get mine down here. I'd be nervous, but I could do it. Site number 67. Let's check it out, Bella. Beautiful wooded site, lots of shade. Lots of room. Let's give it a good pan from here. Fireplace, picnic table. Lots and lots of room. Your next neighbor's right there. And all the way down that hill. So you got some privacy up here. Very nice. We're coming close to the end, everybody. Thank you so much for sticking it out and watching all the way through this video. If you have, if you haven't, I hope you enjoyed fingering through all the different sites, finding the one that you like. I hope you enjoy watching as much as I did making. Off to the next site. Okay, this is site number 68. Not too far off the road, but it's a quiet road. Little sunny picnic table. The same stunning view as the site next door with a trail going down there. I guess that goes down to the pond. Nice fire pit. And pan across the whole site. Okay, off to the next site, Billy. Let's go. What do you got? Flies on you? Bug spray. Site number 69. Nice access. Big wide open site. Nice picnic table as well as a beautiful stump. Oh, collection of beers. Nothing too interesting. Standard fire pit. Closest neighbor. And the big sweep. Okay. Site 69. Site 70 is occupied, so all we get to do is a quick scan as we walk by. This is site number 70. It's occupied, so you know it's nice. And it is. Real beautiful site for a tent or for an RV. Nice trees for a hammock camp. Okay, that is number 70. Okay, this is site 71. I'll make an observation about this general area. It's very buggy. Bring your bug spray. Let's go up and check number 71. Come on, Bella. Wide open entryway. We got a big open field. Beautiful views of the mountains. This is an exceptional site. Lots of room for the biggest of RVs. Bathroom's right behind you, not far away. Well used fire pit. It's a beautiful site. Okay. Alright, this is site number 72. Nice tucked back in a corner here. A little bonus firewood. It's always nice. Good picnic table. This is a beautiful site. Neighbors aren't too far away, but good place to have a friend camping. Or make a friend camping. That's what it's all about. Right here there's an access road. Looks like it's for the pond. Exactly what it looks like. It's coming up as a foot and mountain biking trail. We'll be hitting that later. Come on, Bill. Okay, everybody. Welcome to site 73. It's right on the field with the playground. Looks like it's partly sunny, partly shady. Nicely flattened out. I get nervous thinking about bringing my RV on a site like this with these downhills. Very nice site. I think we're coming up on the last one, and there may be somebody in it, so this may be the last one for the day. Okay, site number 74. Again, right on the field with the playground. Nice and wide open, easy to pull in. Great tent site. Beautiful pine duff. Standard table. And fire pit. That's it. Site number 75 is occupied. We're going to just walk on by. Site number 76. I guess it'd be overflow. Alright, well that concludes our walk around Kenneth L. Wilson DEC Campground. We've pretty much seen it all. There are more hiking trails to explore for future trips. We're gonna go take a nap.